To show you how you can jailbreak ChatGPT to be able to scrape all of the information from your website, be able to make recommendations based off the products that you have on your store, even give information on some of the offers that you've currently got running, and also let users know what product works for them, have a load of information about the shipping times and any other information on your website. So I'm going to give you a demonstration of how this works, and I'm going to do this using the brand The Hoodie. This brand has got tons of different products. I've managed to scrape 60 pages from their website. They've got over 370 different products on their page. So I didn't do that for this video, but obviously if your store has something between 20 to 50 different products, then obviously this video is going to show you exactly what you can expect from this video. So what I wanted to do was see if I could create a tool that would be able to answer users' questions and be able to recommend different products to them. One of the biggest reasons people don't purchase from your store is because they don't understand exactly what it is your product does, or they're left with too much choice or too many options. So what if you could have a salesperson that was to sit on the front of your store and it were to be able to answer users' questions and also recommend products? Well, if you click the top link down below in the description, you can create a account on ChatIQ, and what it will allow you to do is create customizable embeddable chatbot sales agents for your website that can do all of these different things. Now this is a test account that I've created here, and I've scraped all the information from the hoodie. You can see this is all the information that it's using in its responses, and you can see here this is the workspace where I'm actually testing out how it's responding and seeing if I can tweak or make any changes at all. So let me just walk you through how all of this works. When you head to the top link down below in the description, you can check out all the information on our website and learn a little bit more about what exactly it is our tool does. But if you want to just very quickly simply create a chatbot for your company that can be able to answer questions, for example, here it's actually using images in its responses to show the user how to use our tool. If you want to be able to do this, if you click on the Start for Free button, you can go ahead and create an account. If you just put in your website here, so for example, thehoodie.co.uk, then put in a password to create your account and start a 14-day free trial, it'll actually go ahead and start scraping all of your website information for all of the information that customers will need for that chatbot. Once you're done, it will take you to the second step of this onboarding, and it's going to go ahead and build you a chatbot that you can embed into your website instantly. So if you click on this code here, we can just copy this to our clipboard, go over to our website and embed it into the head code, and I'll show you that in a second. Now you can see here this is a demo example just to show you how much data the chatbot is using. This account, we've created a chatbot and it's got 60 bits of data in it. Now depending on how many pages your website has got, this can take anywhere between 2 minutes to 20 minutes to scrape and complete building your chatbot. So what I recommend you do is take this code, embed it into your website, and then come back to it in about 15 minutes time, and it will be set up and ready to go automatically. You won't need to do anything else. It will be there ready to answer users' questions. But if you want to customize it further, go ahead and click this button here and it will take you to your dashboard, and then you can go ahead and test it out and see exactly what other bits and pieces you can do to change its responses. So you can see here, what I've done is I've asked it if it can tell me about the Mr. Men hoodie and include any relevant images from step 3. So basically what I'm doing is I'm testing out how it's responding, how it's managing users' questions, and further on through this further on through this thread, you'll see I'm trying to sort of talk to it as if I'm a user or just a visitor from a website who's going to have common questions. So you can see here it's given me a title about the Mr. Men hoodie. All of our responses are formatted to give a response like this. It's then given bullet points, which is obviously incredibly useful for customers. They just want to have instant access to information. They don't want to be reading huge amounts of text. And then at the bottom it says to reserve yours before they sell out again, visit the Mr. Men hoodie product page. Now if I click this link here, it will actually take me directly to that product page, which obviously currently is sold out. The last time I scraped this website was about 7 or 8 days ago. But it takes me to this page where obviously it's got extra information. Now, the other interesting thing, which is really cool, is up here, it's actually showing a reference code, which means now if I go into Google Analytics, I can see which pages are most frequently being visited from my chatbot. I can also go into the chatbot dashboard, have a look at the messages that are being sent to that chatbot as well, and then from there I can sort of deduce those things as well. But obviously very cool, very useful for tracking on analytics. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to do a little bit more here. So can you tell me about the avocado hoodie? It's gone through, it's given me a little bit of a summary about the design, the material, and also it's got the price. So originally priced at £89, the avocado hoodie is currently available at discounted price of £39, which is obviously, again, these things are very, very useful for converting customers. Now, at the moment, we aren't scraping or updating this information live. So if you wanted to change the information that it's got access to, I'll show you how to do that in a second. But you can see here, because it's when it was scraped, it's showing me the price that the hoodie was at and the price that it is currently at. It's calculated correctly the difference in that price. And it's also told me to visit the product page to get my purchase, to make my purchase. So if I click this link, takes me to the product page. It's correctly showing the discounted price. It's correctly taken me to the correct product. Obviously there's images of the product here and some extra information that I can read from this product page. But the interesting thing is it's able to take information from these little drop downs, any bit of text or information on this website, it's able to use that in its responses. Now, if I look here at the source text that it's using, if I scroll through, you can see this is actually for the most recent message, which I'll show you in a second, but it's showing me it's using the mushroom hoodie page. It's looking at the Mr. Men Kids hoodie, the twin package, the Gengar Pokemon hoodie, EV Solutions Pokemon hoodie. So it's actually reading multiple product pages all at the same time, and it's able to use that when it's formulating its responses. It also remembers chat history as well, so it's able to see what the user has already asked, and then use that to formulate its responses and obviously change its customizations. And I'll show you an example of that either in this video or the next video as well. I've asked it to tell me about the twin pack, and here's one really cool thing. So first of all, it's given me again some information about the twin pack, but it's also given me an image of one of the hoodies as well. Now, I am working on improving this to make sure that it's actually constantly creating or using images in its responses, and it very much depends on the website and how you've built your website, and whether this information can be extracted by our tool. In this case, the twin pack product page, if I go onto it, you can see they've got all sorts of different products on here. So what it's done is it's taken the first image, which for some reason the website's no longer working. It's probably because it's sold out. It's taken the first image in its response. Like I say, last time I scraped this website was about a week and a half ago. So if you wanted to be updating your website regularly, all you need to do is come into here and decide, okay, this is the link that I've updated. You can just remove this from your chatbot, come back over to your data feed, upload new data, and then just select the new URL that you're going to scrape. And then once that's scraped, obviously go ahead and make sure you've added it to the correct tagging. So here, obviously hoodie. And then when I come back down to wherever let's go over to chatbots over here. I can actually now add that knowledge back in again, so I can scroll through, or I can search specifically for the URL, and I can paste that in there and search for it, and obviously it'll obviously put an S in front of that, but it will filter through all of the URLs and it will find the most relevant URLs for what it is that you're searching for, so you can just add it back in. So that is a rundown of how all of this works. Now you can embed this into your website in whichever way that you would like. So for example here, actually here's a really cool useful thing. Now I've said, is there a Rick and Mortar hoodie? Hoodie sells a Rick and Mortar hoodie. I have only scraped 50 pages, 60 pages from their website, so it doesn't have that information. It doesn't know that there's a Rick and Mortar hoodie. So what you can do if you find that it's not responding or recommending products is come to your data feed, have a look through the information that it has got access to, and if it's not got access to a specific URL, the likelihood is there's an error on that URL, which means our scraper skipped that URL when it was trying to scrape it. So either just upload the data and try and scrape that single URL again, or come to the text and just add it in manually and add in any information about that specific product, and then you can come back to your chatbot, add in the knowledge, and just add it back in so that it will be able to make that recommendation. Again, you can see here it's recommending hoodies. It's be able to have a look at, like, for example, the Mandalorian hoodie or weighted blanket, so it knows about different product types. And what you can do is you can just embed it into your website as a chatbot bubble, which we've got here on our website. So this is a demonstration of how it looks like. You can see our chatbot bubble is showing images from how to actually get signed up and use the app. Alternatively, you can embed it in line in your website like this as well. And obviously I do find that if I have it embedded like this on the website, more people talk to the chatbot like this than they would if it's in the corner. We are adding updates, for example, that will show this a little bit easier so people know it's there. But for now, if you want to get started with this, you go ahead, click the top link down below in the description. You can head over to my website. If you click try for free, you can get started completely free. Like I said, go through the free trial. You have to enter your card details to start a free trial, and then you have access to everything. All of the limits are unlocked. I think on the starter plan you can upload up to 250,000 words, and then obviously from there, if you want to upgrade or increase your limits, you can do. And then you've got 2 weeks to try it for completely free. If you don't like it, you can cancel it within the app. If you do like it, you can keep paying for it. But like I say, you don't even need to go into the dashboard. Once you're done, click on copy, head over to your page. And if you want to know how to actually embed it, if you just look at this chatbot on the front page, you can see here once you log in, you come to share chatbot, which I'll show you quickly. That's the live page. Come to here, share chatbot, copy this code here. Then we need to go to our Shopify store, go to the theme.liquid and paste it in here. You can see that's the embed code. And then we can also customize colors and the intro message and those sorts of things in the app as well. So if you guys have got any ideas of features or updates you want to see within this app, let me know down below in the comments. And I will see you guys in my next video.